We have just received an email from the New South Wales government and they have published the criteria on their website. The list that we have been waiting for has now been published. In this video, we are just going to quickly go over the information we have received and what occupation, the most important thing, what occupations are in the list and which occupations are not in the list. So let's start. So let's see the priority sector. So this is the email that we have received, and the priority sectors is going to be construction, as with every other state, renewables, care economy, which includes your early childhood education, other care sectors, IT, digital and cyber, education, agriculture, and advanced manufacturing. So these are the sectors that they have said, but with the list that we are going to see now, so we have got 491 list and we have got 190 list. If you just scroll through the list, you will see the list is not very long, which means a lot of occupations have been left out from the list. And if you keep on scrolling down, you will see the 491 list. And this is applicable for pathway 2 and 3. Mind you, only this list is applicable for pathway 2 and 3, which means if your occupation is not in this list, but you are meeting the criteria for pathway 1, you can still lodge your application and there is a decent chance you will get the invitation. So now let's quickly go through the list. I have made a list of occupations which are in the list. And once we go through this, I will tell you the key occupations which are not in the list. And that is going to be a very disturbing news for some of you. So the good news first, we have got a lot of painting, like jobs like painting, bricklayer, cabinet maker, welders in the list. That's a good news. Interestingly, carpenter is not in the list, which is very surprising because carpenter comes under building and construction, and they said that we are giving construction a priority. So why the carpenter is not there, which is surprising. The other occupations which are in the list, university lecturers are in the list, social worker, community worker, they are in the list, civil engineering draft person is in the list, teachers, civil engineers, electrical, electronics engineer, industrial, mechanical and production engineers, other engineering professions, and some IT occupations are as well in the list. So you can see business and system analyst, software and application program, ICT security specialist, network professionals, they are all in the list. In the hospitality sector, interestingly, registered nurses are also in the list, but interestingly, enrolled nurses are not on the list, which is very surprising. Chef, cafe or restaurant manager, cook, they are also not on the list. As I already said, carpenter is not in the list. Accountants, life scientists, they are not on the list. So if you are an accountant, you are living in Sydney, or if you are a chef, cook, cafe or restaurant manager living in Sydney, working in Sydney, your chances of getting the state nomination are very, very, very low because you're not on the list. They get so many invites. Even if you're falling, very interesting thing I want to show you. If you go on the website and you see the pathway 2, right? So they have said New South Wales nomination for the visa under pathway 2 is exceptionally competitive. We strongly encourage anyone considering New South Wales nomination for 491 visa under pathway 2 to consider all other migration pathways, which means even if your occupation falls under the 491 skill list and you're trying to apply under pathway 2, which means you are not a recent graduate, you are not working, you're applying under pathway 2, your chances of getting the invite are low. Because they have said it's so competitive, your chances of getting the invite are very low. So you should consider your other options. If you want to have a discussion about this, you can give us a call, 1300-288-472. I repeat, 1300-288-472. I wish everyone all the best. The invitation rounds will be starting soon and they will occur regularly throughout the year. So we are expecting an invitation round to take place soon, this month in fact. So if you want to start your case, you want to discuss your case, give us a call and our team should be able to help you with that. Thank you and good luck to everyone.